Hi everyone, it's Caroline. Thanks for joining me today. It's Hillside Heart Prompts week 51, 2 left. And I also wanted to share a quick reminder that 2026 Hillside Heart Prompts will start the first week of January. I am still looking for, I'm going to cross this out because I only need now 30 words. And if you're new and you're watching this and you're not sure what Hillside Heart Prompts are, I will leave the playlist below. 2 prompts every week that I choose for 52 weeks, so it's the whole year. And it is an open series. There are no rules. It's literally 2 words that I combine together to create a journal spread, a page. You can do whatever you like, however you like it. It's really a way to get your creative flow going. And I've asked if you would like to contribute a word so that I can mix 2 words, 2 prompts, so that's 2 different contributions. And I only need 30 now. We have a couple of weeks left before the new year. So right now I'm going to choose Rockstar. The prompts today are Vase, contributed by Woodland Inspired, and Travel, contributed by Grace Co. Paper Studio. Vase and travel. Well, do vases travel really well? Kind of funny. I took out a couple magazines. I'm going to start looking for vases. There might be something in here. I won't flip through the whole thing with you. There's a vase on a table. Oh, maybe a bigger one would be better. I hope everyone's having really cozy, festive time. Skating, skiing, snowshoeing. Well, right now we're not because we had a big melt this week. It was really weird. High winds, lots of rain. A lot of the snow went away. So that's December. And this one, I have an idea for travel. And I also pulled out one of my ephemera books that I made. Oh, there's some vases. Well, they're planters. I guess maybe a glass vase. Does it matter? I figured this is a great way to also share. If you only have a few things to choose from, you can make it work. And if you don't have a photo or an image of something, we can draw it. That's right. It doesn't have to be cut out. It can be hand drawn, which is always a fun thing to do. So far, I like this one because it's glass. I'm going to keep that one to the side, and it's also probably going to fit a lot better. So here's one of my, I'm going to go start this way. I have a lot of junk in here. Oh, butterflies. I have an idea for that. I don't know if I'm going to find anything in here that is a vase. Just never know. I stuck all kinds of different things in here, and I've been chipping away at it slowly, so there is not a lot in here. I'm going to replenish. Let me see what I have in here. Oh my, I'm going to use that. I also have, these are all destinations or different places. Here's Paris. We have a bicycle. And the reason I took out the hummingbirds, I thought it would be very cool if I could see, because they travel, they migrate. Let's see if I could find something showing them flying. That'll take up the whole page. I can take one of these. Butterflies and hummingbirds, they do travel. Let me get this one here. See what I can do with that. This is a print that I made with a photo that I took. I just did a little composition, having fun with some items, and then this is what it turned out to be. And I think that'll be my background. I'm going to do some simple collage. Travel, the meaning, to go from one place to another, to move, pass, or be transmitted. Just take off all the lines on the outside. And I can use it on both pages. If you're new to junk journaling, or maybe using prompts and aren't too sure of what to do, there are no rules, as in any kind of art. It is all about using your supplies that you have. And I think what makes using prompts more fun is that we're not pausing and digging and looking for the perfect items to showcase the words. I know for myself, and I have said it before, but a lot of times I will start off with simple things like I have right now. I don't have a direction. All I know is that I want to combine a vase and travel. And I did not come across any suitcases. I didn't come across an airplane today, or a car. I didn't look for that really hard. I saw the book that I have already of the hummingbirds, and that brought to my mind how they travel. Migratory birds. There's no perfection. Keeping your mind open, staying childlike. This is going to be colorful. Sometimes I feel like taking out my paints, my coloring tools, pencil, crayons, markers, whatever I have, my cheap Crayola oil pastels, which I love to use. And sometimes I want to completely stay away from that part of mixed media and just do a dry application with glue and stick on fun things like this. More of a collage. I'm going to cut away some of these items. And I am going to keep, I like this bottom half because it does show a camera lens. It shows a car, the bridge, the Eiffel Tower. So that looks like it would be fun there. And that would fit. Traveling. That's a fun one here. And I think what I'll do is cut it apart. I also looked at my other ephemera album. Things that I've made, things that I've drawn. I have half of this is a picture of a canvas that I made. And there's a vase, and I drew that, so I'm going to use it. Let me get this on here. Going to collage, not going to think about it too much. And I think I have more than enough here to do this. It has a bit of a slice in it. Just repair it that way. That's the Brooklyn Bridge. This one in flight. That would fit a lot better, so I'll cut into here on the edge. I was going to cut the letters apart and then put them really close together up here. Then I saw the possibility here. I'm going to tighten it up a little bit better up here. I suppose I could do it like this. And the card can have Adventure, Explore. Okay, I'm going to use some of that. I'm going to put these little guys on. This one can go up here. I glued some of the items down. I'm going to trim off some of the fun travel words. This was not expected. Kind of be good right here in the corner. I'm going to outline this vase. I didn't think I was going to do any coloring or anything. I have these two birds, And I think they're going to go here. And I like to use the things that I've cut out. If they don't work at all, then I'm not, it's okay. This little part. Not sure if this will fit. I think it's an inch. Go this way, might be easier. And then I can decorate the card. I think I'll use the car. Well, that's how we traveled when I was a little girl and into my teenage years by car. I flew for the very first time when I was 21. I'll write in the small the in-between parts. Explore. Definitely travel. Everything's glued down. I put the little circle that I punched out up here. It actually hides my staple from the other side. And for my card, I'm not going to put a pocket or anything. I'm going to put an eyelet in, and then that way I can put a little pin and I can flip it over. I'm going to put down the second last week, 51. Today's prompts, vase and travel. These are from a whole page that I had taken from another magazine, and it had to do with travel. Here's some photos of traveling. Butterflies travel. They migrate, so do the hummingbirds. It's really simple, and I really enjoyed doing this. I used the page that I already had in my, when I made the journal. This was a piece of photographed art that I had put in. I had them stored in my ephemera album. This is a photo of a painting that I had made, and it's hanging on my wall here in my craft room. I had half of it, so I thought I'd use that for the vase. And then I had a vase cut out from a magazine. These images are a page that I also had in my ephemera using books and magazines. And then I used the scraps from this page to cover the back of my prompt card. And it's all the fun words that describe travel. There's a car I also put here in between, that we traveled by car to so many places as kids, and then travel by plane with my dad. A fun idea on how to use your scraps, things that you've already had stashed away. Fun to see what you can come up with. I hope you're inspired to use your fun ephemera, use your magazines. It doesn't have to be elaborate, very simple. A little bit of marker on the edge. Thank you for coming over today. I really appreciate you. Thank you very much if you're new to the Hillside Heart Prompts. And thank you for participating with your prompts. Always be adventurous and stay cozy. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.